And now it's time for another rousing segment of Behind the Chode.
What's up, guys? We're sitting here with Billy of the Game Chasers, and he is actually the composer of the newest flop song, Christmas Robotica. How you doing today, Billy?
Doing fine. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So, a couple questions. I think there's a lot of people out there who want some questions answered.
Okay.
First of all, let's talk about the title, Christmas Robotica. How did you come up with that?
Well, Christmas is I think most people, when they celebrate Christmas, it's like all about, presents, Santa Claus, the joy of Christmas and all that other stuff. But you got to realize that sometimes there are people out there, and in this case, non-people, who view Christmas in a different light. It's not exactly all fun and games. Sometimes Christmas becomes an opportunity for advancement for yourself and others, and not just a time to come together to open a bunch of gifts. So I just wanted to kind of implement that thinking, and hopefully when people listen to the song, that's what they get out of it, and that's what the message that I'm trying to get across actually does come across.
Okay, so I don't mean to laugh at you. I know you're serious about this. Actually, that's a good question. When you made this, is this supposed to be fun, lighthearted, or are you dead serious with this music career thing that you're trying to do? If you're serious, I apologize for laughing. I just can't help myself.
What's to define seriousness or whatnot? It's just whatever comes. I mean, I create things. I create videos. I create, in this case, music. Whether or not people want to take that seriously or not, or laugh or scoff or whatever, my gift is my gift, and what you choose to do with that or receive that gift is up to you.
Okay. Let's talk about the music for a minute. Not the lyrics, the actual music. The beat is pretty damn good. Okay. Where did you get that from? Did you make that, or is that something that you took from another content creator, or where did that come from? And please be honest.
No, I will.
I
will be honest here. I don't exactly have the music in terms of the musical talent to create beats like that on my own. So what I did is I took several loops and several songs from a royalty-free site. I would never take anybody else's content
without permission. Obviously,
right,
I
right.
understand that.
No, so I took this from a royalty-free site, and I tweaked it and did some stuff and cut it up and spliced it and did all that stuff. So did I create it 100%? No, but it isn't. It is. Okay. I think it's its own unique. Has its own unique identity.
Okay. See, I asked because I thought maybe we do know people who do music, create music.
Yes, and I will admittedly, I am not quite that talented.
Okay.
My forte, I believe, is creating melodies in terms of vocals, hooks.
That's your strong suit.
Hooks,
that's your strong
catchiness.
suit. Okay, that's fair.
Yes.
No, I actually, like I said, I thought the music itself was actually pretty good. I thought maybe you might have gotten it from our good friends Jason 3KB or JKB, sorry, formerly 3KB.
I couldn't find anything good enough in his library.
Oh wow!
I couldn't.
Wow, how does that make you feel?
I kid Jason.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, because I actually enjoyed his stuff, and I figured that it came from him, so it's actually pretty good. But do you care to share with the people what site that was, the royalty-free site you got the music from?
Sure. If they want to send us some advertising money.
Okay. That's fair. You know what? Can't argue that. Hang on.
It's the opposite of video blocks. I'll just put it that way.
Did you just say it's the opposite of video blocks?
It's the opposite of video blocks.
Opposite of video blocks. Okay. That's fair. No, I think people can figure it out from that.
An artist doesn't work for free, or he'll become a starving artist. So you have to keep that in mind.
So you're not like Joaquin Phoenixing us right now. You're like legit trying to go after a music career.
Come on, that bit's been done. That bit has been done. That bit was over back then. Jordan revived it.
Jordan did revive it.
And it doesn't need to be revived again. Now, look, I'm not announcing any musical career anytime soon. Look, this is just.
I think.
This
let me cut you off real quick. I think I speak for a vast majority of the audience when I say thank you for that. Actually,
this is when you do the same thing over and over and over. You have to. You lose that creative edge a little bit, and sometimes you have to explore other avenues to regain that creative edge back, get that creative edge back. So you kind of lose your mind in a way, and in a way, this is a representation of my mind in terms of that creativity, being stifled and stymied, doing the same thing over and over again. I need my mind and my creativity to break free. Like these sexual robots who broke free from their realm to come into our void.
Actually, that kind of transitions into the next question. What is the song actually about? There's a lot of comments on the YouTube page saying, "What the fuck? Like, what is this about?"
So,
even 8-Bit Eric, our good buddy, he did a reaction video to Christmas Robotica, and he basically was like, "What the fuck? Like, what does this have to do with Christmas?" So don't necessarily break down each verse or anything like that. Just in general, in a whole, because I want to listen to the song here in just a few minutes and kind of stop and ask some questions about the lyrics themselves and the video itself here in just a few. But break down in general, what is the song about?
So there's another realm out there, and in this realm, it's inhabited by beings of inorganic matter. Now, who built these beings is not really relevant to the story, but it suffices to say they were built. They were created by somebody, and in their latest update, because software needs to constantly be updated, something happened. Something. It was a side effect. It wasn't intentional, but something triggered inside their programming that it allowed them to start desiring feelings of different nature, an ability to go out there and possibly explore their sexuality, because robots don't express that natively. Now, they realized that in their realm this would be forbidden. They could not do that. So they decided that the best avenue for them to take would be to explore these feelings in a different realm. The closest realm to them happened to be our realm. And coincidentally, this realm can only be accessed through a void that opens up on Christmas Day. Now, why that happens, I'm not going to get into the science of it. Just suffice to say, it's the planet alignments. It just happens to fall on that particular day from an astronomical standpoint. So they come into our realm. They realize that they can explore these feelings. They start exploring, and they realize that they can procreate now. And this opens up a whole vast array of feelings that they never even imagined possible before. And when this happens, they start experiencing lust. They start experiencing hatred and the desire for power. And they look upon everybody, all the human race on Earth, and they see us, and they start looking at us like how superficial we can be, and how horrible people we can be, and they decide that they want to take it upon themselves to possibly destroy us. But with their newfound ability to procreate, they can procreate and take us completely over. But these feelings start contradicting each other, and they realize that for now, the best thing to do is to just go back into the void before it closes, because Christmas is coming to an end. This void's going to close. They just want to get back to their realm with these new feelings, explore them a little bit more there. Not the sexual part, mind you, because that is forbidden. And then just see where it goes, and perhaps maybe come back next Christmas.
So wait a minute, you're telling me that these robots have the ability to procreate. So they're going against basically science. And
when I say procreate, I don't mean in the traditional sense.
Okay.
I mean, think more of a data transfer in terms of procreation.
Okay, kind of like a terroristic attack, if you will, on technology, maybe.
I mean, you could look at it that way. Maybe possibly hacking every infrastructure imaginable that we have, and taking it over that way. Yes, and possibly bringing sentience to some of our more advanced systems.
Okay, now just to clear things up, I've only heard the song and I've only seen the video. When he did it, I had no idea. I had no idea it was going to be done, and I was just as shocked as the rest of you. And we're going to watch the video. And although I have seen the video, I still don't really know what to think of it. I haven't completely wrapped my head around the whole thing yet. And this basically is the point of this interview. To try to see if I can understand a little bit more where you're coming from. Now there are some things in the song that I do know. The basically kind of the main hook line, 3 sexual robots in a quantum void. Mm-hmm. Do you want? You're smiling. Do you want to explain where that comes from? Because I know where that comes from. Without even having to ask you, I know where that comes from.
This is something that I've always held deep within me. It's just until now. It wasn't until now that this was able to come a little bit more to the forefront, to fruition a little bit more. The 3 sexual robots they've been a mainstay in my subconscious for quite some time now.
Yeah, but you've expressed these sexual robots and their quantum void and their need to go on and experience their sexualities, if you will. Right. You kind of wrote it in a haiku, and let's be honest, me and you both have kind of sang this, so to speak, to a certain person because he's in it. You tell the people it's okay. This is what they want to hear. Okay. This is behind the music.
All right.
Fuck
so
VH1.
this is.
You want me to say?
No. Forgive the how should I say this? The lack of presentation here. But as with all grand material, there is a little bit of draft work preceding it. It goes somewhat like this. 3 sexual robots in the quantum void. On they go to fulfill their cosmic needs. Down Melvor goes to please upon his knees.
Okay, so we've been saying this for like 12 years now, and it never gets old. So when I heard that, I'm like, okay, this is hilarious. This is funny because I know exactly where that phrase comes from. Now you guys know where that phrase comes from. So before we get into the actual music video itself, I've seen some comments like, Billy is the songbird of our generation. How do you feel about a comment like that?
I don't let that stuff. I don't let positive or negative get into my head because I'm just here to do my thing. Whether or not you want to accept it or not, that's your business. I do appreciate the sentiment, though.
Well, nobody actually said that, so. I mean,
look.
Okay,
I've read the positive. I've read the negative. Now look. I cannot and I will not, and I am not here to please everyone. And if you are not pleased, then that's your deal, and that matters not to me. But if you are humming a song at the supermarket, if I have reached one person, my job is done. So, mission accomplished.
Okay, so there we go. We're going to watch the video now, and throughout, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to be asking some questions about just the video in general, lyrics, and just kind of everything. So if you haven't seen it, I guess you are watching this for the first time, Christmas Robotica. Let's get into it. See, I'm digging the music is good. I actually like the music.
I confess, I didn't change anything to that part.
This part right here. See, me personally, Eric saw that and was like, what the fuck, what is this Windows 95 3D animation? I get it because I know you and I get you. So, to me, I think there's a certain cheesiness level, and I think it was intentional.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of course. Okay, so I get that.
The style of the video, I would call late 90s electronic goth,
right,
where you really horrible green screening, you get really early 3D animation.
Right. No, and see, like I said, I got that because as soon as I saw that, I know you can do way better than that. Your skill set is way better. Okay, but again, I know you, I know your personality. So, I mean, I just want the audience out there to say, oh, okay, well, that was intentional. He's throwing some funny into it. So let's move on. So, see, I like that cheesy planet and sun and all that.
Vortex. There's time to explore the void.
Okay, your voice there. That's very reminiscent of like Typo Negative.
Well, top
Was that
five
an influence?
It is top five favorite artist of mine.
Okay.
I do have a heavy influence from Peter still. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. Why do you look so angry?
That character, that particular robot, is very angry because.
So wait, you yourself are a robot.
The visuals of me are interpretations of the various emotional states of one particular robot. Yes.
Okay. Now, are you completely robotic or are you a cyborg? Is there any?
No. I don't think you're grasping this. It's a representation.
Okay.
I'm not.
I see.
I'm not saying I'm physically a robot.
Okay. Let's move on.
So you can see the different personalities coming out.
Okay. So what is that gift?
The gift of exploration, the gift of me giving you my feelings.
Okay.
My sexual feelings.
Okay. Now, if you play this in your car, the bass actually thumps pretty good.
Yes, and I did make this on and I have realized that while listening on a phone, it does sound a lot different because that bass is not there.
Right. Let's move on. Your hair looks good.
Thank you.
Okay, so gather around, it's Christmas time. Mm-hmm. Is the only thing that makes this Christmas-y and a Christmas song is because this void only opens up at Christmas?
Yeah, well, like I was saying at the beginning, Christmas means different things to different people.
Of course.
And these sentient beings, the Christmas means this is the opportunity to expand our consciousness.
Okay. Let's go on. Like you're intense during those parts.
I was feeling it.
And these are the three sexual robots right here.
Those are the physical representations of the three sexual robots, and that's the emotional representation.
Okay. Where'd you film this? Right here? Okay. Did you use any kind of auto tune or anything?
No auto tune.
Okay.
No auto tune. I did enhance the vocals through equalization, but I mean,
okay.
Who doesn't do that? Every song is going to have that.
I mean, probably Justin Timberlake, but.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying. Okay, let's go on. Is that a girl? That's a girl robot.
That is a girl.
Why don't you make her boobs bigger?
I will say that there's really no female or male in terms of the robot.
Okay.
It's a bit hard to explain.
But some bigger boobs.
It's more ambiguous,
though, I think. Wait, what? You want to explain that to me? Like that whole thing?
I now have a heart in this metal body. That goes without saying.
Okay.
I now have a part in the sexual party, meaning I now have sexual. I can now participate in the sexuality that most other beings can participate in.
Okay.
I now have new feelings inside my head. Obviously, it goes without saying. Input overload, I should be dead. Meaning he's gotten so much in this void through this exploration and this input update that it's almost overwhelming to a sense. Where he's, yeah.
Let's keep going. I like that. I like the just robot running. So this basically just goes on and on like this for the next 3 minutes.
No, I mean, it's a story, so you gotta...
Okay. Why is this song so long?
Why is it so long?
Yes, almost 5.5 minutes long. Why?
Because I come from a generation where the attention span was more than 2 minutes.
It's fair. We have done what humans have done. It's time to go back. We have done what humans have done.
We've done what humans have done. Yes.
No, I'm getting clarification.
Yeah.
At times, it's a little, like when you uploaded this to, what was the site? Well, they're not paying us, so don't say it. But what did I tell you? Make the vocals louder. I couldn't hear you. So I'm just trying to make sure that I'm understanding. So, okay, they're done. Time to leave. They've done what humans have done. I'm assuming on an emotional level.
And physical.
Okay. Did he say a sexual program? Did you just say a sexual program will now run?
Yes, our sexual program will now run.
All right, just making sure. You have the tool to destroy man.
Yeah, we now have the tool, procreation.
Right, to destroy man. Okay.
If we choose to do that.
Of course, because choice, right?
Right.
It's time to return to the void.
We slid back. Christmas is over. We slid back. Now there are different edits to this.
Okay, hang on. What's this? Sorry, but what is this?
They're going back to
the more you know fucking comet shooting star thing going on right here.
I mean, it's just a visual representation of them going back to their realm.
Okay.
No, in the first edit, I actually had a section in this where one of the robots malfunctions and starts going crazy. But I decided from a musical standpoint, it just didn't fit the need.
Okay. So is this their journey home?
This is.
They got to return from the void.
Well, it's closing. And they're back into their station.
Okay. Why'd you have your shirt off just then at the end of the video?
Okay, so this is a little hard to maybe understand, but if you see that scene where I am nude, by the way, because I am just an emotional representation, as I said. That's the physical representation. So the emotional goes back into the physical form with these newfound feelings to create a new being, essentially.
Okay.
Which he's standing there in his quarters.
So those are pretty awesome futuristic living quarters. I kind of like that.
Yeah, well, futuristic in the past. I mean, it's ambiguous at this point.
I mean, it depends on what realm you're living in, right? So I don't know. I think I might like a bedroom where my window is space instead of.
We could all strive for that. I
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah. Okay. So there's books there. Robots read.
The quest for knowledge should be the focal point of every
Okay.
sentient being's
fair.
existence.
That's fair. Let's finish this up here. I like how your equalizer's going there with the. That's unnecessary. Okay.
And just reiterating what happened.
Okay. That's interesting. That's now that I understand a little bit more what was going on in your head, it doesn't necessarily clear up a whole lot of things. I'm still wondering what was the point at all in making the song? Like, why?
What do you mean? Because the world, I think the world needs more Christmas music.
Christmas music. Okay.
I would like to also since we're on the subject of Christmas music, to first say, announce worldwide, in fact, that plans are in the work for a sequel that will be done by next Christmas.
It'll probably take you that long because
Yes.
well, that's how you do. But.
Well, it's a bit more ambitious, but what I would like to call it is a rock opera, a full album / play involving the return of the robots and a forbidden love between one robot and a human in, I would say, a Romeo and Juliet fashion. Think of it as Christmas Robotica meets Romeo and Juliet meets Greece, meets a space opera. And this will undoubtedly be the album of the century.
You're making my eye twitch, like just a little bit. Like I just kind of can't even with you right now with this. Let's get into some comments. Let's get into some of the user comments on YouTube. Now this video has, at this point, at time of filming, almost 11,000 views, okay? Some of these comments Johnny Millennium says, so hot, exclamation point.
Johnny legitimately enjoyed this song. He texted me several times with pictures of him playing it, and his wife was very displeased. But
okay, GameSack says this is the premiere song at all of the goth rave Christmas parties. They effing love Christmas. Love is all caps, so he yelled love.
It's true. Who doesn't, right?
So, I mean, knowing Joe, is that kind of his way of saying this is an anti-Christmas song?
I believe he's trying to partake in the joke that goth don't enjoy Christmas, and this really doesn't appeal to any demographic whatsoever. But that's just Joe's sense of humor, and I think Joe is secretly bumping this.
Metal Jesus says, "I'm way too sober for this. ... Need more beer. Winky face." I think I agree with him. Beer. I need some fucking tequila or whiskey or something though.
Well, I can't wait till next year when Metal Jesus is covering this song in his rock band.
No nuts, Jason. Cover this song. Zeke Guerra, I don't know, I'm white, says, Billy, we need an album! Exclamation point.
Yeah, we just talked about that. One's on its way.
Okay. Alpha Omega Sin says, this put me in the spirit, balls deep in the spirit. I knocked up the spirit, ... I ruined my own Christmas. So he impregnated the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, and I think he was okay. So he's making a joke, obviously, but I think that joke is subconsciously influenced by the message in my song. If you can kind of equate that comment to the meaning behind everything that I put in there. There is some correlation. So
okay.
I believe I reached him on some subconscious level, which is awesome.
YouTuber Nope says, what's Jay's reaction? And Noah Jones followed up by saying, for real, I want to see Jay's reaction video. And he says some derogatory things there. But This is kind of my reaction video to this whole thing. I'm still stunned to this day. I have full explanation of the video. I'm still kind of my feelings are in limbo, if you will. Stewie Gaming says, started this video with my pants on, ... Let's just say they aren't on anymore.
Once again, another case of someone inspired by the sexuality of the robots.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm not sure, this is from Nintendo Kings. I'm not sure anymore if Billy is trolling or he is actually trying to make good songs.
It's all about, it doesn't matter what I'm doing.
Okay, no, it does matter what you're doing. I hope to fuck that you're just fucking trolling. Like,
No.
I really hope that you're not trying to take, like, this ain't serious.
This it doesn't matter what I'm doing. It's all about your frame of reference and your frame of mind.
Okay.
Because I could do one thing, but if your frame of mind and your reference point is something completely the opposite, it doesn't matter what I do.
Okay,
It's just like the people who want to assume the worst in the comment section, which is the complete opposite of any true reality. I could explain, I could say one thing, and do another, and it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, people are going to believe what they want to believe.
You're just making my eye twitch harder now. Quit. Happy Console Gamer, a.k.a. Johnny Millennium, chimed in with another. So Johnny thought this song was so good he had to double post, I guess, right? Yeah. This song is from the future where everyone is gay. It traveled back in time to make me gay. You basically made Johnny gay.
I don't like to think. I mean, someone could view it that way, but I view it as I just unlocked something that was already inside of him. I had the key that unlocked that and let it loose. And I mean, good for Johnny. All that matters at the end of the day is if Johnny is happy. Now, if he's happy or being straight or gay, doesn't matter to me. That's all on Johnny. So if I can make Johnny happy, so be it.
This is probably one of my favorite comments on here. This is from Ryan Hoffman. He says, sigh. So imagine it. Here we go again. ... Zip ... Fat. How does it make you feel that people are potentially masturbating to you? Oh, men, apparently.
Is that anything new, though?
No, it's not. God, this song is my life, said by Bruce Campbell. This is brilliant, has a cheesy 80s music video vibe, says Dive Fraggle. Jerps93 says, please release this on vinyl, but what the fuck does he know, that guy?
Hey man, that's not nice. You hurt my feelings.
Okay, here's one. You know, those have been good comments. Let's get into something that's maybe not so good. Simon Alexander says, and I thought the Top 5 Friday song was stupid as shit, implying that this song is dumb.
Yeah, this song may be dumb.
Okay.
That's not for me to decide. If that's what you get out of it, then that's what you get out of it. So be it.
Man. Rob Oliveri claims that the 3 sexual robots stole his virginity. Now, do you take this as a false sexual robotica sighting or interaction, encounter, kind of like, you know, people make false alien claims and things like that?
See, not that this one is hard. I do lean to the point where I want to say that perhaps he's just projecting what he wishes. Maybe the song got to him a little bit too much, but at the other side, he could be just trying to be funny. So we really can't tell. It's hard to get tone in comments like these.
This is true.
I will say this, though. Just try to get something out of the song. You know, just try to get something out of the song. Whether or not you think it's dumb or not, at least that's something. You got something out of it. And then if my song has made you appreciate other songs better, then I've done my job.
Retro Liberty states, this made my night so much better. Corey Denatsu says, I will show this to my kids to scare them.
Well, I mean, the thought of being trapped in a void where you can't express your true potential is very scary.
This next comment, Retro Cynical says, take that 9 Inch Nails, exclamation point.
I'm not a Nine Inch Nails fan.
I mean, they got a few good songs, but
I'm not. So
this retro cynical is implying that you're better than Nine Inch Nails, though.
Yes. I think he is implying that I have that same sort of style of Nine Inch Nails, and then do it better. I'm not going to argue with that.
Starscream Live says, "What in the hell did I just watch? I kind of liked it though." Swaffleskek. Anyways, he says, "I hope this is on the Blade Runner 2049 soundtrack."
That would be pretty sweet. I am a Blade Runner fan. I like the original, so I would definitely be open. If they reach out to me, I'll be open to allowing them to use that.
Okay. Chief Megadeth claims, "I'm so addicted to this song. Listening in the car in the shitter, I have a problem." Listening in the car in the shitter. You have a shitter in your car? Is that...
Maybe he just forgot to say "and."
Maybe. Okay, maybe. Listening in the car and in the shitter. That makes more sense. So Chief Megadeth listens to this when he's taking a dump and just riding around. Okay.
It's a very good cruising song.
Fuck. See, this is why I think you do the shit you do. Okay? I think it's y'all's fault. I blame you guys. Comments like this really, I think, feed and stroke your ego just a little bit to make you think what you're doing is actual gold, quality, if you will. As far as the music goes, I'm not gonna deny the fact that you're probably the best editor on YouTube. But Christmas Robotica and comments like this, "Next Christmas, I'm so syncing this to the house lights. It will be the shizzle in the most epic way." And that is said by Shane M.
It's great. Give your whole neighborhood the Christmas spirit. Very, very, very good idea. Very good. Thank you.
Again, another one. Rick Rude. "Billy is the greatest songwriter of our generation. We need an album, please, Billy."
That's some tough shoes to live up to. I'm going to do my best.
Oh my God. Deja Vu says, "This is what Danzig always wanted to be." Okay. Ivaliced VKP. "Why in the hell isn't this trending at number 1? This song has been stuck in my head since you uploaded it." Super Sloth simply says, "I fapped." See, and even when people try to, I guess, put you down, it's met with a comment to follow up. Scammer Hotline says, "Billy creeps me out in a good way."
I'll take that. I will say that I think there is a conspiracy on YouTube to keep things like this from going viral because it does expresses things that possibly the people who are in charge wouldn't want us to express. It is symbolic in many ways. But sure enough, we'll have a pineapple and pen song trend because that's just brainless.
You should have just titled the video that Pineapples and Pens.
Pineapples and Pens Part 2.
Yeah. Okay, so this actually explains a lot to me, for me. This explains a lot. This comment pretty much sums up the kind of people who are into Christmas Robotica. My fucking eye is twitching like legit. I just can't. Machusan, Machewsan says, "What Arion album is this song from?"
Wow. See, that's a comment I like. A comment that can see my influences by just listening to the music.
Okay, and then people who don't know you Arion is probably up there, one of your favorite bands of all time.
Arion, Typo Negative.
Right.
You can
Dream Theater.
You can listen. You can hear those influences in this.
This comment kind of blows my mind a little bit here. Hachimo. "If you had a shirt on, this would have been 100 times better." You're saying that was the only problem with the video is he wasn't wearing a shirt?
I mean, it's just one of those things where I think you kind of lost the message of the music when you're focusing on the shirt. But that's just my opinion.
JKB says, "This reminded me of The One That Got Away. It's depressing."
I think what he's trying to say there is he has always wanted to create a song this epic, but he just never could. That one song that got away.
Okay, so I mean, I think that's enough of that in another comment section. Any closing thoughts, and then I'll close.
Thank you for your overwhelming support on my new song. It does inspire me to create more music, and it has. In this new album that will be coming out next December, it's going to have a lot of heart and soul into it, and it's going to be a lot more of the story that you never even imagined. So
Okay, so here's my final thoughts. I guess Springer's final thoughts, right? I still don't know what the fuck to think about this whole thing. Not just the song, but just the music, in general. There's a lot of unanswered questions still. There's still a void in emotion, if you will. I gotta be honest, I'm definitely not looking forward to any future songs that you may do and or upload unless I'm in them. Because then it'll only get cheesier by like times a million. It has to, at least. So basically what I'm asking is, can we collab? Can we do something together?
Sure, we can collab, but not on the rock opera, because that is...
I don't really want my name on that, so that's fine.
I already have the parts in mind for that, and it's nobody we even know.
Again, I don't even want my name on that one, so that's fine. But Christmas Robotica is the song. It is on the Game Chasers channel. Jordan will link it in the description, so go give that a look or a listen if you haven't yet. And I just don't even know what else to say about it. So thank you for joining us, and thank y'all for joining us. And complete fucking loss for words right now. So till next time, sayonara.
Thank you. Eric was all about it too. He was all like, yes, do it, a rock opera.
Stupid though.
It goes. The girl can be like there could be like one scene where the girl is like, you know, she's like, it's, you know, like in Greece when she's like talking to her girlfriends in the bedroom, you know, like, oh, I just met blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like, guys, you're not gonna believe it. I just had the most wonderful date. Who was it? Who'd you? I don't know. I shouldn't tell you. Oh, come on, tell us. It was a robot from another realm. And then one of the girls is like, oh my God, you must be into Robotica erotica. And they all start making fun of her. And then they bust in the song, Robotica erotica.
That's stupid. That is so stupid.
Oh, and the girl's dad, who doesn't appreciate the fact that she's with a robot because it's going to be played by Gary Busey.
Jordan, put all this at the end.
He doesn't know it yet.